to my new video. So it's been a while. It was last month I did my last video, but this video is going to be about a dinosaur, Iguanodon. Iguanodon is a species of dinosaur. It was around in the late Jurassic to the early Cretaceous period. They were a herbivore and they mostly ate things like cycads and conifers and ginkgo and flowering plants and other plants that were found that many years ago. It was about 122 to 126 million years ago when they went extinct. So they're very, very old. They weren't around in the same era as the Tyrannosaurus rex or the Velociraptor or Triceratops or any of the more famous dinosaurs. They're around in the same kind of era as dinosaurs like Stegosaurus, Allosaurus, Dilophosaurus, and I believe Baryonyx. They were one of the first ever discovered dinosaurs. They were found in 1822 in southeast England, and they're originally thought to have had this strange nose horn, but it was later discovered that this horn was actually this big spike on their thumb. It was a huge, massive, just a spike on their thumb, and this was probably used for defense and trying to impress females perhaps, and also to grab food. They could definitely kill some predators because it was very sharp. They were about 10 meters long, which is 30 feet, and they were 2 meters tall at the hip. They weighed between 4,000 and 5,000 kilograms, and they could run from 9 to 12 miles per hour, so they were quite fast. Their habitat was beaches, plains, forests, mountains, and swamps, and grasslands, and they probably lived in small groups or little herds or families, similar to how modern day elephants live in these small herds. They'd probably just roam the grassland together. They're in the family Iguanodon today, and they were related to many other similar dinosaurs, including Dryosaurus, Camptosaurus, Tyrannosaurus, and duck-billed dinosaurs, also known as hadrosaurs. Hadrosaurs would be like Parasaurolophus, Corythosaurus or Corythosaurus, Lambeosaurus, and Syntausaurus. Syntausaurus is a hard dinosaur name, Tsintaosaau or US. Some of their predators would have been things like Torvosaurus, Baryonyx, Acrocanthosaurus, and possibly Deinonychus. They were also probably found in Belgium, the UK, Germany, Spain, and other parts of Europe, and it is thought they may have been found in North America, but it isn't really. Not everyone agrees if they were from North America or not. The name Iguanodon actually translates into the word iguana tooth. Back when they were first discovered in 1822, it was believed that they were more like a big, huge iguana, as the only remnants they really had was just a tooth. They thought it was this big prehistoric iguana. Similar to modern-day rhinoceros iguanas, they're a four-legged, really fully herbivorous reptile that was cold-blooded and slow-moving, sluggish animal, but nowadays we know that they're probably warm-blooded, quite active, and were very unique as they could walk on 2 legs or on 4 legs. Back then they thought that dinosaurs were very different back then. They were thought to be these strange, like, lizards with these sprawled out limbs that are sluggish, cold-blooded and scaly. But nowadays we know they're actually probably warm-blooded. And some of them even have feathers. And birds are dinosaurs. Just like those lovebirds I made in that other video. So, over the years they went through lots of different types of depictions. As I've told you, they originally started out as this sort of big iguana-looking thing. But then they kind of changed into this big, like, reptilian kangaroo. With, like, then it was around this time they changed the nose horn to a thumb spike, but they're mostly two-legged walking, and they also were thought to have been only two-legged and might not have even had a beak, because we do know they have a beak, but it used to be thought that they just had this, like, kind of a lip, but they had a beak. This was used for kind of stripping the leaves off of plants. And nowadays, we see them as somewhat mostly four-legged, and also they had, of course, thumb spikes, which is what they're most known for, and possibly having these scoots and a dewlap. A dewlap is like a little dingly-dangly thing, like I mentioned in my Christmas video with the turkey's snood, the dingly-dongly-dangly thing. So I think that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Like and subscribe, and goodbye.